Hello all, today we will be developing a program for the game Snake, Water and Gun. You might have played this game in your childhood, right? Even if you have not played this game, let me tell you the rules of this. See, over here there is a snake, then next over here there is water, then there is a gun over here. Here there are two players. Either you can choose a snake, or you can choose a water, or you can choose a gun, and you can choose a water, or you can choose the snake and the gun. Suppose if I choose the snake and the gun, then what will happen is you can shoot the snake and the gun will win over here. And if I choose snake and water, then what will happen? The snake will drink the water and it will win. Then afterwards, if I have a gun and if I have a water, then what will happen? The gun will drown inside the water and the water will win. Right? So these are the three scenarios over here. We get back over here. See, zoom it. Snake, water and gun game. There are the rules over here. Rules are mentioned over here clearly. If it is between snake and water, okay, snake drinks the water and he wins. Water and gun, the gun drowns and water wins. Third, gun and snake, the gun will kill the snake and gun will win over here. After that, the last is like if both the participants are same. Both the participant means snake and snake, there will be a tie. Water and water, there will be a tie. Let's develop a program for this. Let's move ahead. Right. First of all, here there are two players. I have to take the input from player 1. Player 1. Kindly enter for snake. For snake, he has to enter S. If it is water or water, he will type W, or if it is gun, he will type G over there. In the same way, how many players are there? 2 players. I will write for player number 2, say B. Player number 2, we have to take input from player number 2. So over here, both the players are sitting besides each other. Suppose the player 1, suppose he types snake or S he types. And if the player B sees him while typing the same thing, then he will choose a gun, right? And he will win the game. This is a cheating, right? So over here what I will be doing is, I will be considering one player as computer. His input you can't see. And the second player will be you yourself. So that is much fair enough. Here I will just consider this as you or me. And this I will just delete it. So second will be a computer. Now how to deal with the computer? I will just simply run this. Fine. How to deal with computer? How computer will be choosing? So over here I will be using the module random. I will type random, wanting integer. We give 3 inputs over here. For 3 inputs, suppose I give 1, 2, 3. So he can choose from 1, 2 and 3, anyone in between them. Let me assign this as random number. Random number equals, okay. And now we just print this. Okay, let's see how it functions. So basically what happens is, it will just give you the random numbers. Keep on running this. See, it has given me 3. Next I will run it. See, it has given me 2. Automatically it is choosing anything. Again it has written me 3. It has written me 1. So the function of random module is, it will pick any number in between 1 to 3 and it will give me the output. I will be using this module. I will be using this module over here. I have used this as 1 and 3. But I want this in terms of snake, water and gun. I will just convert this. If comp equals 1. If I am writing comp over here, then over here also I have to write comp over here. Computer. It will return me. First is snake. So first is snake, then water and gun. So I will follow this order itself. It will return me a snake over here. First is snake, right? So it will return me a snake or a S over here. If not this, then LF If it is 2, second one we have considered it as water. If not this, the third one is gun. Basically it will pick up anything in between them, and that I have named it as snake, water and gun. The inputs of this have been defined. Now we will be writing the function for this. I will define a function, say game. Who are playing? The computer is playing and I am playing with it. Suppose if computer selects snake, if I select water. If computer selects snakes and I select water, then who will win? The computer will win, right? This should return me. The computer will win, will return a false over here. Next, if not water, then if snake water. If I choose gun over here, if I choose a gun, then obviously I will be winning over here because it's a snake over there, right? So I can shoot him and I can win him. It will be a true over here because I am winning. The same thing again, I will replicate this. I will use a elif statement. Instead of snake, suppose computer chooses gun over here. Gun and a water. If gun drowns in a water, then it will be a true. I will be winning, right? Then gun and a snake. So he will shoot the snake and he will win. I will lose, so it is a false over here. Next, after this, again a elif. Control V. If not snake, if not gun, then he will choose a water. Third option is water. Suppose if it's a gun, the water and a gun, which means gun will drown inside the water and he will win. And the snake and water, so he will win. After this, we need to call it. So I will call it. We will write over here A equals game. In that game will be comma and U, right? Now over here what I have done is, see, I have written it as false and true, but as an output what I need is, I want the output as win and lose. So I need to convert that true and false as win and lose. So what I will do is, if see, I am getting the output, see, I am calling out this game. Once I call this out, I will be getting the output as false and true, and it will be assigned to this. Yes or no? So I can write if A equals, if this equals true, print you won, elif A equals false, you lost. And after this, okay, there is one more thing we should add over here. If there is a tie, suppose if com equals u, suppose we choose the same thing, we choose a snake or we choose water together, water, snake. So in that case, it should return me a none over here. Coming back over here, okay, I will have to write over here. If A equals none, print it's a tie, and then this will be elif let me run this. I will delete this first. Just delete. Random has been defined. Yeah. Run it. There is an error. Returns outside a function over here. The change that we have to make is, if we go back over here, see, this equals this, right? So it shouldn't return outside the function. So I will make a change over here. I will write rand number over here, and this number I will pick up from here. This number I will pick up from here. And what I will do is, I will write com. I will assign this to com. Com equal to s. Comp equal to s. Comp equal to this, and comp equal to this. Fine. And from this it will be transferred to the computer's input. Run it. I will type G over here. Run it. It's a type. Here the input defined by me can be seen, but the input defined by computer isn't been seen. For that, what I can do is, soon after this I can just type print. Okay. Whatever the comp is taking, I can just write over here as a string. Just modify it. The input of the computer is over here. Now we run it. And use a gun. Run it. Yes, I use a gun and he has used a snake. Yes, I won again. This is how you have to perform this particular game, right? And it is very easy. So if this is your first game which you have developed using a Python program, and I congratulate you for developing your first game in Python programming. And if this is your first game which you are developing Python programming, just write in the comment below that yes, this is my first game, and very congratulations to you guys. In the same way, you can even generate game for rock paper scissors. It's the same. The syntax will remain the same. Even the pattern, everything, the pattern will remain the same. Instead of snake, water and gun, you have to use a rock, paper and scissors. Thank you guys. Let's meet up in the next lecture.